Greetings. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Planetary Persuader. This is for June 30th, 2017. I want to wish a happy birthday to my friend Jewel Trotman, whose birthday is today. I won't say how old she is because she'd rather not. She's younger than me, if that means anything. Okay, well, no, I think it's good. It's good to allow yourself to age. New things, folks. New things this week. So what's going on this week? Well, we're starting out with the moon in Libra in Western astrology, okay, which is probably Virgo in Vedic. We're going, all the way to the through the 6th, 7th of July here on this one. And what is going on here in the stars? Well, we have Venus moving out of Taurus into Gemini on the 4th of July at 5:12 p.m. So all of a sudden, 4th of July, everyone loses their moral compass. And suddenly, they find their soulmate or evil twin. I don't know. I don't know if that's really how it works. I think it's more like you can be in love with more than one person with Venus and Gemini. I've heard people say that. That's a very mundane thing. It's also kind of good for poetry and writing and songwriting. So that's one thing that's happening. Also, Mercury is moving into Leo. And, that happens on the 5th, Wednesday the 5th, at 5:20 p.m. So we'll be done with Shivananda by then. But boy, I'll have a lot to talk about. I know that. With Leo and Mercury, it's like, oh yeah, it's a good story. There's a very good story coming on this week. But outside of that, there's really no major changes in the cosmos this week. I don't see any. There's no new retrogrades. There's no new anything else to really look at right now. The only real retrograde is Saturn, and and if you want to count Neptune and Pluto, you go ahead and be my guest. Well, what about Uranus? Isn't Uranus retro? No, not yet. Not yet. Uranus does not. Uranus is still direct, and Uranus will not go retrograde until early August. So. So forward, onward with the revolution, and onward with Aries. Okay, so greetings, Aries. Welcome to your horoscope. We're still dealing with the issues of home, and we're still dealing with our own emotional state and our own sentimentality when it comes to communication, when it comes to how we feel, when it comes to what's on our heart. So, there is this kind of sentimental quality that cancer can bring on. And I'm not talking about the disease cancer, I'm talking about the astrological sign, moon children. And, but as far as this is like a really nice romantic weekend for you with the moon in Libra in the 7th house with Jupiter. So there's going to be a lot of wonderful aspects and loveliness, especially on, I mentioned Saturday evening when Jupiter and the moon, or Saturday morning, I guess Friday night, Saturday morning, Jupiter and the moon conjoin. It's just, there's a lot of good. There's a lot of deep goodness here. And you get to participate in that. And even some of your creative desire is going to get more fired up by the end of the week. Yeah, so that'll be good too. And I'm going to move on. Yep, yes we are. Going to Taurus. So, Taurus, this is the deal. You know, you've got the first part of the week, Venus will still be in Taurus, which is wonderful. And it'll be right there in the Kritika Nakshatra. And it's going to bring on a lot of, like, just truth about how you love. And it's going to give you an impetus also later on to just indulge in more luxury. And so you got to be careful after the 4th not to spend too much, you know. And the Cancer time is about close friends. It's about brothers and sisters. It's about your third house, which is, you know, your early education years from elementary school through high school, maybe even early college, even, you know, the whole adolescent experience. But, you know, Venus in your second house is more like, you know, 7 to 14 years old. You know, that's, you're just learning about family, you're learning about your position in your family and your role, and so more family stuff's likely to come on. But, you know, pay attention to siblings, pay attention to old friends. They might, you know, it's summertime. People come out, they visit, they travel. There's some ego-crushing things with Saturn retrograding through your 8th house, so don't take anything personally. You know, and the thing is for you, Taurus, is like I have mentality. Mostly you're really cool, you're about satisfaction, things are really peaceful, but a lot of times there's like a lot of, well, that wasn't my fault, I never did this. You know, for one thing, you're a horrible liar. For another thing is, you know, everybody knows about the bull, you know what, you know, the bull manure. Yeah. And it's like you're human like the rest of us, so go with that for a change, all right? Okay. Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your horoscope. So what am I seeing this week? Well, I mean, really nice weekend. You know, super nice weekend with the Gemini moon, and I mean, not Gemini moon, but the Libra moon in the 5th house with Jupiter. So there's this happiness, there's this celebration, like Friday and Saturday, great days to hang out with your kids, if you have kids. And, you know, making money with Mercury and Sun and Mars in the 2nd house. Your finances can increase. You can do work to make things happen for yourself more. Plus, you're looking good. You know, you got Venus is moving to your 1st house on 4th of July night, so you'll find someone to cuddle up with during the fireworks. I know it, because it's fun. That's where we want to be. You know, we want to be in that love zone. We want to be in that place where things are easy and good and happy, and we have to confront our limitations with our partners. You know, we can't do everything with our husbands or wives or boyfriends or girlfriends, because we're all individuals, and we can't expect one individual to meet all of our needs. So it's like, that's unrealistic. So you should have fun with your friends, you should have your own life, you should do your own thing, and then, you know, come back romantically engaged like a really cool couple would. Yeah. Alright, Cancer, welcome to your horoscope. So all my wonderful Cancer friends having birthdays this week, I just want to wish you all happy happies. And so what do we see? Well, I mean, starting out with this Libra moon deal, that's the 4th house. So there's kind of an emotional thing. We might be more attached to staying home this weekend. To be honest with you, any weekend that follows a major holiday or is before one is probably, you know, not the best time to travel, because there's so many extras on the road. You know, you don't want to be there when everybody else is there. You just want to be there when you want to be there. So come, you know, Sunday morning, the moon is going to go in your 5th house. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel a little more happiness. Sunday and Monday are going to be really Really good days. Even Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, great days for Cancer. Enjoy that, because it's water on water. It's like you get a Cancer Sun, Scorpio Moon, and suddenly a Scorpio Moon's not so bad. Scorpio Moon is actually great when the Sun's in Cancer. So I mean, I'd say this for everybody. Everybody will be in a better vibe, better place those days. But you know, you've got the power, you've got the intelligence, you've got the ability, and later on this week, you know, Mercury's going to move in your second house. That might help you financially. We all need financial help from times, but you got to deal with your health issues. You want to transform the way you're dealing with your relationship with your significant other. You know, you need to keep under wraps your whatever kind of weird affair you're having, or the gossipy gal at work that wants your position. You know, you got to watch out for that with Venus in the 12th. And Uranus is in your midheaven, so things are kind of unpredictable at work, and you know, you have to meditate, get ready for anything. And I think travel by water is really nice for you, even if it's just swimming or floating on a flotation device. It'll be good. It'll be an experience. We want experiences. Yes, we do. Okay. Hello, Leo, and welcome to your horoscope. So, in Cancer time, it's about karma. You know, this is like the weeks, you got a few more weeks of this. Lay low. You know, don't blow your horn so much. You want to, but you know, it could be trouble. And you're going to want to say more stuff by the time the 5th rolls around. So by the time we get to Wednesday, you're going to be like, hey, you know, Wednesday night, Mercury moves into Leo. You'll have some good ideas, but I think take it as consciousness, you know. I'm building here. I'm in my imagination. I'm in my imagination labyrinth. My laboratory, my closet of, I'm in the cocoon, you know. Come July 22nd, I will emerge as a butterfly again. But for now, I need to just sort of lay low and prepare for the kind of life I have, pay off my debts, whether they're karmic or otherwise. That is fine. But meanwhile, it's important that I don't, you know, get too many people upset with me. And take care of the work. Do the important work. Work with others. Transform. Be open to love. Bring inspiration. Have a spiritual attitude towards birth, life, death, and sex. Yep, that's it. And I know you're hungry. Virgo's hungry too. Virgo, it's time for your horoscope. So Virgo, this is you. Cancer time is like about helpful friends. It's about good people in your life. And you're somewhat of a loner and you're somewhat of a perfectionist, but it's really good time to compliment the people you love. See them for what they go through, what all our struggles, in and out. Acknowledge them. Because we can turn our weaknesses into strengths. We don't have to, you know, be too stuck. We don't have to be looping. We can get help, you know. There's good counselors out there. There's a lot of free counseling, you know. So no matter who you are, if you're looking for the help, we can find a way to get you some. And that's a good thing. That's part of the good news. It's a good weekend for you to make money. You know, I see that. I see some blessing coming to you right away. Friday, Saturday, you're blessed. Okay, so we'll start with that. Great people in your life right now. Dynamic people want to help you get rid of evil in your life. Want to help you be more of a conscious person. Be a more heartfelt person. You look like a lover. You know, Venus is moving into your midheaven right now. It's going in that place. And it's just like, from lucky to love, love is my business. Love is my work. Love is my service. My service is love. That is the focus for you. And transform. Get rid of that negative energy about love and things that happened before in your heart. Because let me tell you, you're going to be in for a wild ride now. It's like nothing that's ever happened to your heart before. And it's going to be good. Good things. You know, and not obsessive, not silly, you know, not... It's like you just kind of have to let loose and let the good come. That is my message. Well, hello, Libra. You're kind of like the star of the show this weekend, really. I mean, you're going to bring on some juicy love. I just know it. You're going to bring on some good stuff for all of us. Good news, good love. We all need good loving. And You have a very magical way with people to be a good diplomat. You want more friends. You're in a weird social situation right now. You're in a strange relationship. It's like there's all these surprises going on in your relationship because of Uranus being in the 7th house. And Uranus is like the trickster. You know, he's like old Wile E. Coyote. And I mean, that's going to, you know, it's going to continue for a while. See the connection in your spiritual attitude with your own health and your own ability to function with others at work and do a good job serving others. Trying to address limitations you have between siblings and old friends and transform the way you view your parents and elders in your life. And you know, you may have long distance love after this. You know, you might be away on a weekend trip and you meet somebody and it's like, yeah, they live 300 miles away, but oh man, that connection was great. Well, we'll see how, you know, how long we can keep this up. And sometimes people move. Crazy things happen. And sometimes you don't want them to move. Sometimes you just want it to be what happened at the festival stays at the festival. Alright, so greetings Scorpio, welcome to your horoscope. Oh, it's a delicious, lucky, exotic, sensual, welcoming time for Scorpio. It really is. Because, I mean, you've got, Venus is going from the 7th to the 8th house, so it's from like the honeymoon, or the marriage, you know, to the honeymoon, to the deepening, and you've got energy to take risks. You've got energy to be generous. You've got energy to learn difficult material and digest it because of Mercury going right there in your 9th house, and it's going to move into your midheaven late Wednesday. So by the time you're done with this, you're going to know something, which is good news because, you know, one Scorpio I know is going to try and soak up all the Vedic astrology information he possibly can over this weekend. So it's gonna, like, yes, it's going to be good. And you have a strong desire to bring things forward in your career right now. It's really hard to ignore that, and that's important too. And I really think that you're going to see some of your good karma this weekend. Some of the things, you know, listen to your dreams, listen to high spiritual counsel that you get, because it's going to get better. And you're going to love on a deeper level after this weekend. Okay. Okay, Sagittarius, bringing it. Well, I mean, most of us don't like things that we're not in control of. Most of us are really not big fans of death. Most of us are, in my culture, in first world United States of America, are super uncomfortable with sex and birth. Sex, birth, and death are all really hidden things. You know, you have sex in a hidden place, you have your baby in a hospital or someplace where other people aren't seeing it, you know, and you die maybe in a hospital or alone, but it's like, oh, we don't talk about this. It's such a, you know, fragile emotional thing. And it's like, okay, you know, will everybody realize that we all go through fragile emotional things? And that in a lot of ways, we restricting our ability to discuss them hurts us. It makes the hurt last longer, and it makes the isolation feel like in a worse place. So find a way to express these things. Find a way to express what makes you feel isolated so you can feel better, so you can feel more relieved, because you're going through a lot of intense stuff. And you're anxious for it to change, but it's not going to change easy. Now here's the good news. Venus is going into your 7th house. Ooh, love is on its way. You deserve love. You're a loving person. You're fun. It's like you're such a kick to be around that we want to be around you. And Friday and Saturday look great, like really social and super fun. I mean, I think Monday through Tuesday would be better to lay low a little bit. They're good days, but you'll get a lot of spiritual work done. And you can resolve a lot of these 8th house issues of other people's property on Monday and Tuesday, and even Sunday. So know that, and be confident that it's going to get better. Oh, no, yeah. Well, the moon's going to be in Sagittarius, on Tuesday night, Wednesday, Thursday. So, yeah. Well, hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your horoscope. So nice and so good to be with you. So, here's the deal. This is all about relationship. This is all about the sacred marriage, the marriage within you. And the best thing to do when somebody confronts you with something about yourself that's unpleasant is just to agree with them. It doesn't even mean you have to agree to the fact that, oh, that was a lie or whatever. So you agree with them like this. I can see how you might see that. I can see how you might come to that conclusion. Start with something like that, so at least there's some kind of middle ground that you're working with. Because you want to diffuse things. And when we resist and we go against something, it seldom seems to diffuse things. It most likely makes it worse. It's complicated. So, know that. And that you've got a lot of karma from limitations. You got a lot of karma from old debts you haven't paid, and you got to work on those. You want to finish things off in a good way. Career-wise, looks great Friday, Saturday. There's that blessed Jupiter moon together. There's this richness, there's this wanting to do better, wanting to make things better, and maybe get a nice outfit, summer outfit for yourself, make yourself look good. Why not, right? Okay, yay! Well, greetings Aquarius, and welcome to your horoscope. Okay, so Cancer time is about taking care of your health, and it's about service to others, and charitable causes, and uncles and aunts, and small pets. All of these things are all clustered up in the 6th house. It's also like the gymnasium, too. It's where you can really work on your health. And so you have Mars transiting your 6th house. Go swim a lot if you can. Do yoga. Do things that can help you feel better. And, sometimes taking a siesta, getting a little extra nap, because the sun's out so long these days that, you can really burn yourself out. I mean, we get almost... Here in this part of Northern California, you have almost 15 hours of daylight. It's a lot of time to be on your feet doing stuff. And your love life gets better this week. Venus moves in your 5th house, so your life with your romantic partner, with your children, everything. There's a little more love, a little more juice, a little more feeling of goodness coming on. And you got good friends that have a lot of old world experience helping you right now. And it's a great weekend for travel for you. So, I expect my Aquarians will be on the road because of this fortuitous Moon-Jupiter in the 9th house connection they're getting this week. Yeah. And so, I think go ahead and enjoy yourself. I think I covered all the bases there, really. Hello, Pisces. Yeah, we're winding this thing up again. And right now, Neptune's still in the 1st house. And then there's all this love. There's all this happiness. There's all this heart stuff because Sun, Mars, and Mercury are still in your 5th house. So it's like celebrate life, celebrate love. And Venus is going to move out of the 3rd house into the 4th house. So from, songwriting and working with your hands and massage and hanging out with friends, we give some of that love to our house. We beautify our homes, our gardens, and are loving towards our parents, especially our mothers. We want to give them love and gifts and appreciate them right now. That's a good thing. It's good karma to love your mom. And it's also a time where other people are going to bless you this weekend. You're going to have a great, in a way, if you left on Sunday instead of Saturday or Friday for your trip, it's probably going to be better for you. In your case, just with the moon in Scorpio, it'll just be in your 9th house. It'll vibe a lot better with a trip for you. So leaving on Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday might be better in some ways. Just know that. And because there's no supposed to be, I think we try to max things out almost like we're going to die tomorrow. And it's like, I really think if you just slow down and bask in grace and gratitude, you're going to extend your life. Rushing does not do that. You're making it better. In fact, you're making it more inefficient. Take some time. Think about really good things and better things are going to come to you. And you've got great leadership right now, Pisces, and you've got a lot of purpose with creative expression right now. And I think you're going to bring some good love this week. And I can't wait to hear from you. So you can always comment, and if I can, I'll get back to you. If not, I still love you. So let's keep this up. Next week again on the Planetary Persuader with me, your host, Kozmic Kev.